خب داشون که درگیر شد. آخ دستی پای سیسشو برید. سلام دو بهتر که در ویدیو رو میریم مثل سانا هستم و خیلی خوش اومده پارت دوم گیم The Casting of the Frank Stone. یه خط اس داره این گیم. خب بریم برای پارت دومش. امیدوارم از این گیم خوشتون اومده باشه. اون مشکل فریم ریتی که توی پارت قبل بود دوکش کردم، مشکل خود گیم بود، خودش رو سیستم مشکلی نداشت و هندلش میکنه. بچه خلاصه بخوام پارت قبل بهتون بگم، پارت قبل بیشتر پیش زمینه و خیلی اطلاعات خاصی بهمون نداد. توی نقشه پلیسی بودیم، یه دنبال یه بچه که توی کارخونه گم شده بود گشتیم و رسیدیم به یه جنازه خورده شده و در ادامه به یه شخصی هم برخورد کردیم مثل که مشکل روانی داشت یا یه همچین چیزی، یه سطح فلزی رو سرش بود و خواست ما رو بکشه که خجالتش در اومدیم و همین. حالا پارت قبلا توی بازه زمانی 1963 بود. حالا اومدیم توی شخصیت خانومیم که اومدیم توی یه تقریبا خونه و یه عمارت بزرگ توی جنگل و همین دیگه. پارت قبل اینجا بس و اینکه بریم سراغ گیم. فقط از این مثلا لطفا لایک کامنت و ساب هم نشه شما دریمی برای بند. خیلی ممنون از شما. وای به ترسناک داره. من یکم نورم برای خودم زیاد کنم، خیلی دوشم تاریکه برام. خب
Someone's gotta be around. Hello?
هی وای اینا رو یه تقریبا پایین شروع کردیم گشتن دیگه.
Well, this must be the place.
اوکی. این گیم هم مثل دیترویت، هر انتخابی که میکنی توی سرنوشت گیم و اون شخصیت و اون کاراکترها که توی باز هستن تاثیر میذاره. یکی اونجا راه میره.
Hello, another victim.
Hello.
کیه؟
Victim?
Just a little dry British humor.
Oh, you're British?
No, but spent a little while in a charming country house like this, and it kind of rubs off on you. I am so sorry. Where are my manners? My name is Stan, and you would be?
اصلا تو توی خونه چیکار می‌کنی؟
Maddie.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Maddie. Short for Madeline.
Madison, actually.
Ah, okay. Like the avenue.
Like, oh, in
چه
New
اینقدر
York.
به زود سعی میشه که
Greatest
مخفف
city in the
اسمت رو
world.
بگی؟
Ever been?
نمیدونم.
Oh, yeah, it's where I live. I mean, it's where I lived. But now I kind of live in Berlin, or, well, I go to school in Berlin. So I'm not technically a citizen there or anything. And New York is still kind of my home because, you know, it's
زیادی
New
اطلاعات
York
نمیدی به نظر
City.
خودت؟
And like once a New Yorker, always a New Yorker, you know?
Well, Madison Avenue. Now that you're here, it seems like the party can finally get started.
Well, not much of a party.
Yeah, you're telling me.
نگاه اینجا خیلی وقت اینجا منتظری. اینجا هم شاید درسناکی درسته. عادی حرف میزنیم.
Have you been waiting here a while?
More than a minute and less than a lifetime.
Is that long?
Well, it certainly felt that way until you arrived. The front door was unlocked, so I wandered around and made myself at home. Till I found a way to really make myself at home.
Isn't it kind of weird there's no one here? I mean, we were invited, right?
Ah, yes. Well, one could write a book on all the incomprehensible complexities of British hospitality. Many have, in fact.
دختر خونه‌ش رو فروختش میگه او این کیه؟ چرا لگ شد گیم؟ پلکش موند. الو
Hey,
Linda Castle. I
مثل
am
اینکه
honored, no,
فیلم
humbled
گیر
to make your
کنه.
acquaintance.
Hi.
لوکیشن خود داره جلو.
It is truly a great pleasure to be graced by your presence.
Okay. Sure. Likewise.
It's not every day you get to meet one of your all-time favorite horror filmmakers face to face and shake their hand.
I would have gotten here sooner, but my car broke down, and I just couldn't get anybody to stop for me.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry.
You know what?
Okay.
Don't worry. I needed the exercise.
یه اطلاعات ریزی بخوام بهتون بدم، توی پارت قبل این دختر داشتیم میومد این مسیر رو توی تا برسیم به خونه، اینو تو راه دیدیم و فکر کردم، حالا من یعنی فکر کردم حق انتخاب داشتم کمکش کنم که مثلا یه دزدی راهزنی خیفگیری چیزی باشه، من ردش کردم و کمکش نکردم.
Wait, hold on.
حالا که
Are you
مهمونا
saying that you
اینجاست
saw the
پشمام.
Linda Castle stranded on the side of the road and you didn't stop?
Yeah.
This is the director of my mother, my father, my blood. Nerve biter. Blade skinner? Dismember the 25th of December.
I had no idea who she was.
That's no excuse.
یعنی چی؟ ما عذرخواهی میکنیم. چرا موس نمیچرخه؟ عذرخواهی میکنیم آقا. معذرت میخوام.
I really am so sorry. I don't know what happened. I think I'm just a little out of it from traveling, and I don't know what the people are like around here, and I just panicked, and then I felt bad after I passed you, but I couldn't go back, you know?
And by that point, I was somebody else's problem, right?
Right. No, I mean, I
ادامه
guess.
نده برسان.
You're not good at making split-second decisions. Not many people are.
Okay. Maybe our host has left something out for us.
خب یه چرخ
What do you do,
دیگه
Stan?
بزنم. کجا بریم فقط؟
Oh, I won't bore you with all the details,
اینجا چیه؟
but it involves money and fast cars and trading. Well, nothing illegal, obviously.
Huh.
Oh,
Movie
obviously.
poster inside a cabinet.
ترسیدم یه
Hey,
لحظه.
either of you heard of Murder Mill?
Holy shinobi. You're kidding, right?
No.
Not the only one around here who's familiar with it.
Wait. This is one of yours?
It's one of the first things I ever worked on. Super low budget.
اوی
no
کارگردان
idea what we were
نکنه
doing.
که بازیگره.
Should never have seen the light of day. I still wish it hadn't.
Why?
یه تهیه
Well,
کننده
things tend to
کارگردان
get
چیزی
blown out of
کنم.
proportion.
I heard it was only
چون که
screened
نباید
a few
منتشر
times,
میکردم.
and each time the audience flew into a rabid, murderous rage.
No, come on.
Don't try and deny it. The film is legendary.
I think people were just bored out of their minds.
Look, I'm sure they made you sign all sorts of non-disclosure agreements. Like,
What? Who?
the government. When they confiscated and destroyed every existing copy of the film.
Oh, give me a break.
I heard they kept at least one, just in case. And the CIA's got this secret lab called Leary's Memorial Institute where they use it for enhanced interrogation.
How do you
یعنی
know all
انقدر فیلم
this?
مورد دار بوده؟
I'm a fan. And it pays to know this kind of stuff.
نکنه یکی باشه رو همین فیلم و فیلم نامقاد ما رو اذیت کنه. نمیدونم همش احتماله و الله برق اومد.
Is that supposed to happen?
I don't know, but I am digging the theatrics.
اوکی شخص جدید.
Ah, good. I see you three have wasted no time getting acquainted with each other. I'm so very sorry for the delay in my arrival. There are a great many things that require my attention at the moment, and I would hate to have to deprive you of my full attention while we are together.
Ah, yes. And speaking of needing attention.
All dried up, are we? We can't have that. After all, you're far too capable of a negotiator when you're sober.
And twice that when I'm not.
Madison, would you also like a refreshment?
It's just Maddie.
Oh, my mistake. Maddie it is.
Oh, it's fine.
Nonsense. Never be shy about what you call yourself. Your name is who you are. That's important to remember.
And who are you?
I call myself Augustine Lieber.
خب بعدش
Nice to meet you, Augustine Liebe.
August
Now that we are properly introduced, I must again offer you a drink.
نه بیمیل نخوریم بهترم تا اصلا مست شیم.
No, that's okay.
You sure? It's very good.
I can confirm.
Yeah, flying and drinking doesn't agree with me. Thanks, though.
میترسم خب زود اعتماد نکنم.
I know it's been quite a long journey for you all
چه
to
بند
come
و
here
بساط
today.
داشته آبجی.
I hope, despite that, you'll find it'll all be worth the effort.
Guess that's up to you now, isn't it?
I suppose it is.
Well, I'll show you mine. Do show me yours.
Aren't we a bit eager? Manners, Mr. Stamford. Not all of us are caught up yet.
Brass tacks, Augustine. I did not come all this way just for drinks.
What's in there?
Look, I don't know what you two have come to sell her, but I just happen to have one of the most sought-after pieces of rare cinematic ephemera to ever hit the market.
Huh.
Well, that right there is the only surviving segment of film from the original camera shot celluloid of one Murder Mill. The earliest known work of a certain noted auteur.
اینو از فیلم دست اینه.
Should be worth a small fortune.
So I'm told.
Hate to burst your bubble.
Damn it. There goes its one-of-a-kind value.
Not
Yes.
quite.
I never knew what it was from.
چقدر عجیب.
You told me I had to bring this to you in person if I wanted to make it.
I will keep the promises I made to you.
چقدر عجیب.
All of you.
What if I don't want to sell?
Well, that would be your choice. But after 40 years of pain, why would you choose to live with more? I have to apologize again, but there are urgent matters I must attend to in my private reliquary. You're welcome to continue to make yourselves at home until I return.
I really think we need to finish discussing.
All in due course, Ms. Castle. We were so close. I could feel the entity's force, its power pulsating through the steel mill. Until Sam Green's petty act of bravado ruined everything. The ritual disrupted. My key mangled. Yet Frank Stone didn't die that night. His essence was seared into the very foundations of the mill. An endless, agonized nightmare. I had to find the right means to awaken him.
هنوز اطلاعات کافی و مناسب گیم به اون نداده. راستش رو بخواین عوض کشیدم.
You just don't get it, do you? You think we're weak? That we're nothing? You make me sick. There's just one thing you bastards will just never understand. You can tie us up. You can torture us. You can put us through every hellish trial your sick imaginations can come up with. But you'll never defeat our spirit.
تقلا نمیفهم یه فیلم عادیه یه فیلم مثلا سینمایی ساخته شده است یا
All I have to do is betray my own sister, and you'll let me go
چرا یه فیلمه انگار
to fight another day.
گروه خیلی قشنگ جلو آقا میشه میاد قشنگ میاد صورتش رو کس میکنه
God damn you for forcing me to make this impossible choice.
مایوس اون را ببر سرکش. ترجمه ببر. او مایوس. ها اون را ببر. سرکش.
You fail to see what truly makes us human. I'd rather die 1,000 miserable deaths than betray someone I love.
قشنگ بود.
The
قشنگ بود.
answer is no. And there is nothing you can do to change my mind. All right, you alien scum. Do your worst. I can take it. Ah! What is that? What are you doing?
صدای اره برقی میاد. چیه؟ خب داشون که درگیر شد. آخ 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 دستی پای سیسشو برید.
And cut.
How's that?
That was amazing.
Really? It wasn't like too much?
No way.
Because I felt like maybe I oversold it a little.
چقدر
Played
آبکی.
at the cheap seats, Jaime. That's where the money is.
Rad.
How do we do, Linda? Was that a good one?
Let me check the gate.
You can check the gate on these little Super 8s?
No, actually, the lens doesn't come off, so. No, actually, the lens doesn't come off, so.
چی شد؟ دوباره گیر کرد.
Somebody just wanted to show off all the fan.
بچه اجازه بدیم من گرافیک یکم از این حدی از پایینتر میدونم از کوالیتی میفته. بزنم تأثیری داره چون دقیقا تو گیم آنتیلان هم هیچ مشکلی داشتیم.
Crap they learned from the film production books in the library.
I'm just trying to take the craft seriously.
The craft! Jeez Louise.
So, are we good or what?
Yeah. I mean, it looked great.
How did the blood gag look?
Well,
چرا
Linda,
اسمت
you
چهره این
did
آشناست؟
get the blood gag, didn't you?
موهنایه
I mean, it's
Eh.
really all about how Jaime
و
sells it.
قهوه‌ای حالا
I
برخورد.
did really sell it.
Yeah, but did you get any of it in frame?
You kind of see it splash up in Jaime's face a little.
Linda! I told you I wanted a wide close-up that shows off our super cool bloody arm gag and Jaime's face acting,
Right.
not just an extreme shot of Jaime's face acting.
I was in the moment. I have to be allowed to express my artistic instincts with the camera too.
اوه چه سیاه.
And there's no such thing as a wide close-up
Or an extreme shot.
خب
or
نگیری.
face acting. It's just acting.
Does anyone even care that I'm the director?
سازگار.
Linda, when you're making movies, you gotta respect the director's vision. And this is Chris's film, so...
Don't worry about it. Let's just go again, okay? You did it your way.
من جرئت ندارم
Now we
با
do it
دختر
mine.
دریافتم. خیلی چیزیه.
Hold still. Let me clean you off.
We'll get it on this one.
If we don't, you can just make it up to me in my trailer after the shoot.
چیکار کنه؟
Yeah. Oh, it's like spearmint cough syrup.
Yeah, all my gagging was kind of real.
Worth
You
it.
guys want me to leave?
All right. On your feet, people. Everybody back to one. We're going again. We are going again. Okay. Sound speeds.
Camera speeds.
All right. Everybody settle. And hold. And hold. And action.
واه.
Fuck! No!
Oh, dude, that is not good.
What do you think you're doing in here?
Oh,
چیه؟
hi, Mr. Green.
Sheriff.
اوه
Sheriff. Right.
پلیس هست.
Sorry.
How many times have I told you to stay away from this place?
We were just in the middle of a take.
A take.
For our film production.
You can't shoot a movie in here.
But this is where the big climax happens.
This is a condemned steel mill, Mr. Rivera. And you are trespassing. Now, unless you want to spend the night locked up in jail, I suggest you, Miss Castle, and Miss...
Dixie. Ms. Tammy D. Dixie.
گفت.
Miss Gordon. Miss Christine Gordon. I suggest you immediately vacate the premises. And you do not, under any circumstances, set 1 foot back here in the Cedar Still Mill. Ever.
عذرخواهی میکنم.
Sir, we're really sorry. We didn't realize we were doing anything wrong. We'll clear out.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jaime, we've got a movie to finish.
I know, but
police
we have to do what the
اینجا
sheriff
واسه.
says. He's the sheriff.
I don't care who he is.
And we're very happy to do whatever the sheriff asks.
And, don't forget to clean up.
کلافه بدون خراب چیکار کنیم؟ ناامید. پس فکر کنم همینه. بذار ناامید حرف بزن.
Without a working camera or a location, I guess that's it then, huh?
The camera just needs to be fixed. What the hell crawled up his ass?
No, he's not so bad. Usually.
We're not gonna do what he says, right?
اوکی. حداقل رابطه با پلیس بهتره.
Really?
We can figure out how to finish the movie when we get back to the garage.
حله. برمیگردیم. اوکی. چه عوارازی.
All wrapped out, sir.
Now, don't you try and pull any fast ones on me. I'll be watching.
Yes, sir.
اوکی. پلیس هم قشنگ مالی گهستنی. اینا رو دیده. آره نگهبانم قبلا اینجا بود. دیگه کارکن که تحتشون نگهبانم رفت. اوکی گرفت کورم یکم نرمتر کن. خوبه همین الان داشتم حرف میزدم. کلن گیره. حالا من گیم رو به یه صورت دیگه دام کردم که همه اون داریم همونجوری دام میکنیم از سایت ها و شاید درست کرک نشده باشه ریپک نه حالا نمیدونم کلا بهینه نیست نظر میگم و اومدیم دوباره تایم اوه اینا تو گذشتن اوکی بله چه گاراژه باحالی
Don't be so dramatic.
It's not like we've got a real deadline.
Who needs a real deadline when every wasted second brings you closer and closer to your ultimate cosmic eternal deadline?
Gothic. I like it. Hey, what are these?
Oh, I got those for us all to wear when we shoot. Surprise.
Wait, you guys are both acting. So, it'll just be me?
So you'll be like our ambassador.
Yeah, not a chance.
Whoa, don't open that up. I still haven't taken the film out yet.
I thought it was broken.
Well, yeah, the lens is cracked, but the footage is still good. Unless, you know, you open it.
Whatever.
We got some good stuff today. Glass half full.
Dude, just let me be upset. Doesn't Sheriff Green have anything better to do with his time? Like, go after actual criminals and shit?
Cedar Hills is not exactly a noted hotbed of criminal activity.
That's not entirely true. There was that whole serial killer thing.
Hold up, what now? When was this?
I was just a baby. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, you're still just a baby.
And you still don't know anything.
Now, be a good little baby and tell me all about this whole serial killer business.
خب
I know some stuff.
Spill it, lady.
For starters, I think that's why Sheriff Green doesn't want us to go in the steel mill.
Oh yeah, that's where it all went down.
So you do know stuff. And you held back, you traitor.
Yeah, 'cause I knew you'd get all like this.
Hell yeah, I would. Linda, tell me about the steel mill killer.
خب این داستان
Well,
نمیدونه.
that's where it all ended. But before that, there was a whole string of disappearances. Kidnappings, really. Murders.
So what was this guy's name? Maybe we should write him into the movie.
Oh, I don't know if we...
Frank Stone.
Huh. So Frank Stone was actually killing people in the steel mill? Like our steel mill? Where we were just shooting like an hour ago?
بله
theory.
بله.
Frank was working at the mill, but I think it was on its last legs by then. Probably not a lot of people around. They shut it down right after.
کاوشگر قربانی‌ها کی بودن؟ گیج شده مثلا. نه کاوشگر بریم.
Who were the victims?
Just people. Some from the town. Some were never identified.
The killings were random. There was no pattern.
Like, how many are we talking?
No one knows for
اطلاعاتش
sure.
خوبه.
Because they never found the bodies.
They found parts.
چرا فشار تنها محمود هیجان زده. به تمش هم
Do
میخوره.
you know what this means?
That we need a new location.
No, dummy. That we already have the best location.
How do you...
Think about it. Our movie shot in a real-life murder mill? You can't buy that kind of publicity, Buster.
Oh.
People are actually going to want to see this thing. We're going to be, like, totally famous.
Okay,
پس همون
sure.
فیلمی که
We
قرار تو
might
آینده
get
ازش
some butts and seats, but like,
بعدمون بیاد منصرف شه.
what if they don't like what they see?
Then we just got to make sure these last couple of scenes are going to blow the top of their heads off. Fuck, but not if our fucking camera is fucking broken.
باشه آروم.
Hey, why don't we just take the camera to the drugstore and see if we can get it fixed?
So, yeah, the thing is, I kind of spent the rest of the budget on the t-shirts. Unless you know of anybody looking to get into film finance, we're kind of shit out of luck.
No puedes castigar, papá. No tengo 16 años y ya no vivo en esta casa.
خب
What?
چه عصبی.
You want a piece of me too?
اهل همدردی. بزن یه جوره.
Hey, you okay? What's up?
Nothing, it's fine.
Didn't sound fine.
As soon as Mom got sick, I dropped everything in my whole life in New York to come home and help. And all he does is act like I'm not doing enough. It's like he doesn't even care what I had to give up.
I'm sure he's just worried about Mom.
Yeah, so am I. That's why I'm here. The least he could do is try not to ground me like I'm 16.
Totally. What is he thinking, right?
Sorry, I guess I just needed to blow off some steam.
I get it.
الان آروم
The
شد.
last thing Mom needs is for us to be screaming at each other.
It's true. Yeah, and you've been doing an incredible job. I mean it. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh.
What?
Linda, where's the Jaime bell?
Ring, ring.
What's the Jaime bell?
My darling brother has the tendency to lay it on a little thick whenever he's about to ask for a favor.
No, I'm just speaking from the heart.
Okay. What do you need from me?
Money.
Well, we're making this movie, and we're so close to finishing but we just need a little extra bit of money.
Of course you do. What else is new?
What Jaime's trying to say is our camera got busted today, and we need a few bucks to get it fixed.
Ouch. How much do you need?
عادی فقط $10 مستند. $20 کافیه. بذار عادی بریم چون راسکو باشیم.
Just like $10.
So, let's say hypothetically, I help you out. What do I get out of this?
آقا
You
$10
gonna make me a
داره میگه.
producer or something?
Sure. Of course. Associate producer, Bonnie Rivera.
Associate producer is a bullshit paper credit.
Linda.
Okay, yeah, I don't really give a shit about having a credit on your movie. So, maybe if you actually have something real to offer?
بابا $10 میخوای چیکار کنی؟ بعد این چطور بابا نگم بیمه میتونم ون رو از من قرض بگیری یا بذار بیمیل بگیم. آره.
All right, fine. You can borrow my van all week. What?
Dude, I wouldn't be caught dead in that thing.
Vans are cool. Everybody wants to drive a van.
No.
Try again.
If I may offer a suggestion, Jaime, why don't you take over some of Bonnie's chores?
Enticing.
Oh, man.
All of my chores, no complaints.
Yes, ma'am.
Then I think we got a deal.
اونم کارا که قرار انجام بده توی
Don't try
گیم
and weasel out
نباشه
of it either.
که ما بخوایم انجامش بدیم. موضوع زدم زیر دوربین.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure's all mine.
اوکی. پولا گرفتیم. تا اینجاش که بد نبوده. خوبم رفتیم جلو.
You all right there? You're looking a little, wiggly.
I'm fine. It's just, what is in that fake blood?
I think it's just mint-flavored real blood.
Oh, it did say to avoid any prolonged skin contact. You washed it all off, like, right away, right?
You don't think it's, like, actually poisonous, do you?
It's a horror movie,
guns
Jaime. Anyone could go. Any time. Hopefully there's enough time to fix the camera before they close tonight.
I'm not sure the drugstore clerk will even know how to fix it.
Hey, think positive.
It's not like there's anywhere else in town we could take it.
What?
What about there?
I thought that place was condemned.
Guess they got a new tenant.
Do curiosity shops even repair cameras?
There was a place like that near my grandfather's house. The owner used to tinker with all sorts of old junk. You never know.
I bet they have some rad old junk, too.
Your call, Chris.
به نظرم بین مغازه عجیب بالتر میشه.
Why not? I certainly am curious regarding said shop, eh?
Yes, I get it.
Lead the way.
Okay.
Man, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this place looks like it's been here forever.
And a half.
Maybe you should write it in.
Don't tempt me.
What if the owner's a deranged serial killer who collects wayward teenagers and turns them into antiques?
Then we hit the jackpot.
Check out the wares.
Ooh, cameras.
These look like they've seen better days.
They're not gonna put the best ones in the window. We gotta look inside.
خیلی در خطری میشه دا.
Too bad. So much for that. We can still have the drugstore before it closes.
And what is it you're looking for?
Hello.
Hello?
روشنده
We
است.
saw the cameras. We're trying to find a replacement for this.
Of course you are. Please. Come on inside.
با تو با $10 دقیقا قد چیکار کنی؟
Now, let me see. I think I have something that may interest you if I can find it out back.
please make yourselves at home.
Okay.
And be sure to have a look around. You never know what treasures you might find.
اوکی عتیق فروشی مثلا جالبیه.
Make ourselves at home? Here?
I don't know. I think it's kind of cozy. In a failed capitalist state kind of way.
Let's see. Could it have been in...
چیزی اینجاست.
No. Maybe this one.
چقدر ترسناک بازی.
Oh, cute bunny.
اوه.
How has this place become
یه
such
چیزی
a...
میفت یعنی میخوره روی صورت. فکر نکنم استاد بخواه بیشتر شاید تزیینی باشه. خب اینجا چی داریم؟ دوباره یه مهره شد. دقیقا همون جعبه است توی کارخونه دیدی. خب دیگه چی داریم؟ یه کاغذم اینجاست.
Whoever owned this place before had some lousy luck.
چیز خاصی نیست. صاحب فروشگاه عوض شده و دیگه او کلا خوش شده. تاکسی داریم شده. این دیگه رسما فضولی بود. که بریم سراغ دوربین.
She comes running out straight at us with a giant chainsaw. I'm gonna be like so bummed out.
You're in luck. A very fine item indeed. Yes.
Whoa.
May I? I insist.
چه دوربین در داغونی حتی من گذشته است بینش سخت بگیر.
It's pretty old. Possible we could make it work, but it's not exactly what we had in mind.
Mm-hmm.
How much are you asking for it?
Oh, there's a tiny little price tag on it, but I seem to have forgotten my reading glasses. Why don't you take a look?
100% $10 بیشتره. $10.
$10.
قد شانسی به نظر منطقی میاد. شکای به نظر یکم به نظرم بلنده. قد شناس.
Okay, sure. I think that seems reasonable for something like this.
اوکی.
Thank you very
یعنی
much.
جای چونم
Thanks for finding
داشت.
us a camera.
It was no trouble at all. It truly is such a joy to see young people so passionate about the arts.
Yeah. Yep, that's us.
بعد دوربین قدیمیتون نباید به هم داشت نهیانم میبردیم. شما که $10 برای این پول داده بودیم.
Wait, guys. Oh, I'm such a moron. I told my mom I'd pick up some milk on the way home.
Oh, do you want me to...
Hold this. Be right back.
Wait, Chris, we just spent all the money.
Emergency sock order.
Emergency sock order?
چورا بستره ولی. اگه توی دارخونه می اومد او کیو یکم دور فریز شدن هم داریم. اوکی رفت. خب اینجا چی داریم؟
Cursed movies?
مجله چی
Really?
آره
Must be a
بازیگر
slow news
تمام
day.
سلیبریتی بود و چرا از اینا همه چه هست؟ او یه چیزی اون پشته. اوکی. اگه حالا من نمیتونم بذارم توی اون یا نه؟ گذاشتیم یه جوری. حله. بمیشه فروشنده دیگه. Hello.
Hey, Chris.
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
Wait, how would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda.
Busted.
You can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so...
Oh, right. Yeah, I need to get some milk, but couldn't find any.
I got you.
اصلا تو سمت یخچال رفتی؟
1 milk.
1 milk. Thanks.
No sweat. All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
5 cents بهش چقدر خوبه.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section, too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics, too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But...
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He watches that place like a hawk.
میگم چقدر شبیه پلیس است لعنت ببین پسرش.
We're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
باباش هم اومد.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about a...
We're putting together a fundraiser.
To show movies at the library.
Okay.
Okay. You need a ride home?
Oh, yeah. Let me just get my bag.
خب ادامه مکالمه قبلی. هیچ چی دیگه.
Chris, I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
تحریک کننده. اونا در مورد فرانکستون بهم گفتن. من اون فیلم رو تموم نکردم. سرکش یا تحریک کننده؟ تحریک کننده.
I get it. They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
You spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons. You ready? Take care.
Hey. I can get you back into the mill without him knowing. Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
Nice. خب خوبه. یواش کم یه جوری میتونه بریم کارخونه.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise, a new timeline, a new chance.
What?
Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
این زن یه چیزایی میدونه، ولی چرا بچه هم خود فرست توی کارخونه و سبب این کار شد؟ خب رفتیم اپیزود 4 سیزن 4 نمیدونم حالا هرچی که هست. کوفت همه هم دارم نگاهش میکنم. تحقیر مزاقه وقت خوب چور زدن نیست. کاوش که خواب بد بذار آروبا هم حرف بزن.
Bad dream?
Yeah.
How long was I out? I don't even remember falling asleep.
15, 20 minutes?
خیلی کم خوابیدی.
Seems like it was a pretty intense dream.
Wait, what happened to Augustine again?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
پسر خیلی سر حرف میزنه.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Okay. Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
نمیدونم این زنه پیریای همون دختر موبرونده است یا چی.
Oh, right.
Whether you take credit for it or not,
Yeah,
it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
So, all of our film strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes, yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Okay.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Well, first rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, Director?
خیلی ایده خوبی نیست به نظرم.
Or want to peek behind the curtain?
فرمانده منتظر چی هستی؟ بذار این نگاه بندازیم. این اتاقی میگفت چیه یعنی؟
What are you waiting for?
خوبه یکم کنجکاو باشیم به نظرم. Oh.
Now this is a real bold statement kind of room. You know what I mean? You Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
Okay. Then tell me everything you know about Augustine.
Augustine Lieber, elite collector of obscure cultural artifacts. She pretends to be all business, but plays the long game with her cards close to the vest. She's hard to pin down.
And?
Ever since I arrived, I've kept my eye on things. Observations, behavior, decor. I've been building a profile.
Which is?
Lieber is no ordinary collector. She likes dark stuff. The really dark stuff. She'll stop at nothing to get it.
Very impressive.
Okay.
خب
Now it's your turn.
My turn for what?
Told you what I know, and now you go.
فیلم از اون خود بخیر ولی خب چی از فیلم استخراج کنه چه جوری میخواد استفاده کنه من نمیدونم گیم هنوز بهم نگفت
Hey, just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around.
اوکی چه جای باحالیه
Can't deny this place would make an incredible film location.
او چیزی این زیره
I love your outfit, by the way.
Now that was a curious sound.
دیگه این چیزی اینجا باز شد
Well, the shoes are Italian.
اشما آجی بقیه شد دیگه باید بزن برای پارت بعد این پارت خیلی طولانی میشه یکم هایپ هم باشیم برای پارت بعد خب از این مثل بزن این پارت همینجا کافیه خیلی ممنون که ویدیو رو تماشا کردید زبانم گره افتاد لایک کامنت و ساب فراموش نشه که ما دلگرمی برای بنده آرزو کنم روز و اوقات خوبی داشته باشید تا ویدیوی بعد بدرود